bounds.
Hello everybody and welcome to my video today, and today I'm going to share some tips and tricks to make Schooler of the First Sin a lot more manageable for you. These tricks will 100% make your game more easier to deal with, as people overlook a lot of things and make some parts of the game harder than what they actually need to be, if you catch my drift. How I got this idea was, while I was playing through the game on my soul level 15 agility build, I noticed an incredible amount of bloodstains in the areas I'm going to be discussing with you. So I thought, hey, why not, let's help some people out. So without further ado, let's get into it. So ever since the Scholar of the First Sin update to Dark Souls 2, a lot of people seem to be struggling at Heides Tower of Flame. A couple of my friends say that they struggle at it as well, but this trick will guarantee your safety to the old Dragon Slayer. So when you first come into Heides Tower of Flame, the Hide Knights are not aggressive, which makes getting to the Dragon Slayer a cakewalk. But upon killing the Dragon Rider, all the Hide Knights in the area become hostile, and it makes it more difficult to reach the old Dragon Slayer. Now firstly, do not ever try and make a run for the Dragon Slayer if you haven't killed the dragon that guards the ramp outside of the cathedral. But to do this efficiently, what you want to do is, if you have a bow or crossbow, then use that, but if you don't, then buy some magic guns, which can be purchased in Medulla from the old hag. They're pretty cheap and very useful for situations like this. So what you want to do first is, from the first bonfire, run straight to this passage you see me run to here, and lure the knights here. This is great crowd control, and you can go right back to the point where the knights start retreating, and you can throw urns, fire arrows or bolts into them, and before you know it, Heides Tower of Flame just got easier, and it's really as simple as that. Now in this clip, the Hide Knight that was originally at the start had fell off the edge. If that's the case, you just run past the Hide Knight and you go straight into that passage there until the point that it starts retreating, and you just throw some urns or you fire some bolts at it. It's really that simple. And you can lure all the knights back here to this point, but to save time, you can just keep running away from the knights, you know, you get their attention and you just retreat back. For this one, don't go straight in, just get its attention, or just shoot it so that it can come towards you, and then you can just shoot away from the passage that you're on right now. As you can see, there is a lot of blood stains here, and you know, this area can be made so much easier just doing this, you know, just shooting it from afar instead of, if you're not confident enough in taking it on head on, then this is probably the best strategy to do. Well, this is what helped me got through, because at the start I really did struggle on Heides Tower, but then doing this has made it a lot easier. Now for this one over here, you just shoot it from here. Now don't worry about the big giant knights, they will usually be behind the Hide Knight, because the Hide Knight moves slightly faster, so don't worry about that. And magic guns are actually really effective with Hide Knights, they seem to do a lot of damage, so I'm thinking this is actually their weakness, magic. So after you've disposed of the knight, you can just take out the giants with ease. And that really is all there is to this, you know, the last one is up here. Now if you haven't killed the dragon, do not go right up, just shoot it from afar. And once you've killed that, you can run over the bridge and try not to get burned with the dragon. Now always make sure you kill these Hide Knights on the way over to the old Dragon Slayer. You know, you don't want lots of Hide Knights chasing you unless you're running straight there. If you've killed the dragon, you can just run straight there and go through the boss gate, no problems. But if you've not killed the dragons, make sure you kill them all and pick them off one by one. Now unfortunately here I died, but you get the picture guys, it's really simple. Now this one's for the Iron Keep. If you struggle to cope with the NPC invaders that invade you at the start of Iron Keep, then I have a little trick for you. What you want to do is you want to come up to this little area right here that you see me at, and what you want to do is you just want to hit the NPC from this spot that you see me at right now. And what you want to do after you hit the NPC is you want to roll off the stairs quickly so that the NPC just rolls off and follows you. But if she doesn't, you just run back up quickly and then you rinse and repeat doing this. You just attack, but if the NPC goes behind you, then you just quickly roll off and to avoid a backstab. And once the NPC is coming back up the stairs from where you are, you just hit the NPC, and then there you go. It really is quite simple. Always use your environment to your advantage. You will be amazed at what you can do. Now a lot of people struggle with the Black Gulch, and to be quite honest, Black Gulch is actually one of the easiest places to navigate. From the first bonfire, the second one is literally 30 seconds away, if that, and if you light the second bonfire, you're gold, because if you die anywhere from the second bonfire, you're literally a couple seconds away from grabbing your souls. And you don't have to worry about the dick worms and the hands that jump out the pool. But if you want to collect the loot, a tip to get rid of the hands easy is to either have a fire infused weapon to hit the pools with, but that's risky as the hands can jump out and attack you. So what I would recommend, as you will see in this clip here, is getting a bow with fire arrows and shoot the pools with fire arrows, and this will gradually kill the hands, netting you souls and a possible chance of Titanite chunks, which is a big win, and you can never have enough chunks. Now this is where I saw the most bloodstains in a single area, and it was getting into Drangleic Castle. Now this area can be made 10 times easier. Rather than just going head on and trying to kill the soldiers, all you need is a bow and you're perfectly safe. As you can see me doing here, I just pop away at these little guards here, these big guards. I just pop away at them and eventually until they're dead, and then you can move up and kill the two soldiers. Now you'll see me in the clip coming up here. You just aim from a certain part of the stairs and you just take them out. You can headshot them for a quicker kill, and what it will do is the souls will absorb into the giants and it'll open the door, and you know the soldiers at the left hand side won't come after you until you're actually inside. But if you don't feel confident enough, you can just run straight to the bonfire and then come back up to get some of the loot. But you're just running up here. Just followed exactly what I do here. You know, it is really easy, and you know, look at all these blood stains. You know, it's crazy. And if you're exactly where I am, the soldier can't actually hit you because of the barrier, as you'll see here. It's hitting off that little wall there. So there you go, easy peasy. You know, it's really simple. And as you can see, the souls are getting sucked into the giant and the doors will open. You know, and that's how to get into Drangleic Castle 10 times easier than what normally people would. Now we're still in Drangleic, and my friend said to me that he hates that he has to fight the undead chariot again in Scholar of the First Sin. And as I have saw, due to the amount of bloodstains in that around that area, that people do struggle here. So again, what we're going to do is we're going to use the environment to our advantage. What you want to do is you want to do what I'm doing on screen here. You're just luring the chariot to this little area here, and you're locking on, and you're just circling around the pillars like this, and you just chip away at its health after it's done its attack, and eventually it'll fade away. And as long as you just stay behind the pillar, and you're safe, and you can just run back in for a couple of hits. You just do exactly as I'm doing here, but don't get hit like that. As you can see, you know, it's a cakewalk. You know, Dark Souls can be made so much easier just by using the environment. And finally, Brightstone Cove. The starting area was already a pain in the ass on the vanilla version of Dark Souls 2. You had pigs with horns, or whatever they're called, headbutt you while you're in the tent where the bonfire was. So now, after Scholar of the First Sin was released, they moved the bonfire outside, which is much better in my opinion. The rest of this area is not too bad, and I just saw a lot of bloodstains surrounding this area. Now again, what you want to do is you want to grab a bow or a crossbow, and you're just going to follow what I'm doing on screen here. You're just going to snipe the falconers in the head, or in the body, it doesn't really matter, and you're just going to you're just going to take them off like that, so that and it's really good crowd control, and it should only take around 2 or 3 shots depending on how much you've upgraded your bow. Just follow what I'm doing on screen here. As I've said, you're just sniping the falconers, and there are a few safe spots, as you can see me doing in the video here, and you can just chip away at them. You could use the safe spots if you've got a weaker bow, but in my case I only need to shoot the falconers 2 to 3 times. And where I saw another lot of blood stains were down on the following area. From this area, it's down the little cliff where the boulders are. All you want to do is you just want to shoot the rack that holds the boulders, and then they won't try and crush you at all when you're trying to run down. Now for the pigs, what to do is make sure that you've killed all the surrounding enemies before you go charging into the middle. But if you're standing where I am now, you can just shoot these pigs, and before they get to you, they're dead. But do make sure you've killed off the other falconers. I didn't do it because I nearly died in this clip here due to another one coming out of the tent that I forgot about. Just go around the area and get rid of the ones with the bows, and you should be okay. Now once you've cleared out the area and grabbed your loot or whatnot, the next area I saw a lot of bloodstains on was the path with the boulders above it. You know, this little downhill slide here. Now all you need is a bow or a crossbow, and you just aim at, what you do first is you take this guy here that's mining the ground or whatever the fuck he's doing, and you just shoot away at him. And he's dead before he can even come to you. And if you shoot this rack here, you'll kill the first highwayman. I don't know what these guys are called, but you'll kill him anyway, or a scarecrow, whatever the fuck. And there you go. You know, it's really simple. You know, Dark Souls can be made so much more easier if you just use the environment. It doesn't have to be as hard as a lot of people make it out to be. But anyway, that's all I have for you today. If you've learned something new, please leave a like and maybe subscribe. Anyway, have a great day, everyone.